Hi, Chad. Hi, Chad. Chad, how are you? How are you? I hope you're good. I've made a slight change to my just chatting screen. Bam! Fish! I brought the fish. I brought the fish to the just chatting screen. I will say I'm in front of it, so if you see my hair flicking like this, my hair does go in front of it because I put me in front of it. Because there's no real good spot for it. It was like, I can't put it full screen behind me, you know? So, this was my solution. Is this. I am currently trying to get the last golden fish. Because that's the last thing I have to do. Not the last thing I have to do. I'm getting the goldens for the second to last saltwater pack. I just started getting the goldens for the final freshwater pack. And then I'm still getting all the regulars and painteds from the final pack. I can show you, hold on. So in here, let me sell these adult fish. I'm working on leveling this giant squid. That's the goal right now, is the giant squid. Which actually, hold on, I think it's in this tank. Yeah, I have some coelacanths. So I'm actually gonna switch this tank to... Which one is it in? Fuck. I think it's in tank 2. Yeah. So now one of the coelacanths is in here, right there. And I can level both, or grow both, at the same time. So that's gonna be our mission today, chat. I don't have enough money to buy more pelagic dudes. It's tragic, but I don't have the money. So we're just gonna do those. Apparently I somehow managed to get a golden. But the 2 legendaries are the last ones I need for the goldens. Exhibit A. Also, I've gotten some more rainbows. So I've got the Surgeon Rainbow, as you guys remember. Come on, let me, there we go. I now also have 1, 2, 3. So I've got this one, which is a saltwater, and then these 2 are freshwater. So I now have these as well, which is very exciting that I have more. I'd love to one day fill out the entire collection of rainbows, but that's gonna take forever because they are extremely rare. Goldens are getting close though. I have not gotten a single golden out of the new pack, which is low-key kind of impressive. And as you can see, I've been working on doing the goldens for the last freshwater pack. I've got 1 common left and then all these still. But for now, let's just do this. Make sure we get both squids in there. Perfect. I don't know which one's which. And now, let me go ahead and get Final Fantasy booted up and we can do some of that. Which I've been working on leveling characters and doing my first relic book. Which, oh my god, the relic book has been a pain in my ass. Specifically because, the fates. It took me 40 minutes for a specific fate to spawn. Literally 40 minutes for one of the fates to spawn, and it drove me nuts. It drove me nuts. So that's sort of where we're at. Also, I set up a glamour set. Do you like it? Do you like it? It's the only glamour set I could possibly make. I'm also highly considering completely redoing this character. Like changing name, changing character, everything. Because you cannot currently make new characters at all on this data center. So the character that I want to make is currently sitting on Dynamis, but I can't bring them over, so I'm probably just going to take this character because I have not touched them and turn it into the new one. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that front. I'll drink some more water. Chat, I got lunch with the good old friend Goob today. But did I make Goob a VIP? I don't remember. I want to say I did, but I don't remember. Ah, chapstick. Needed that. Now I'm like, did I actually do that? Let me find their thing. I can't see it because it was too long ago. God damn it. Well. Anyways, we're here because I was doing, did my phone just go off? It did. It's my wife. I'll mute it for now. But, oh god, I forgot about that. My inventory, much cleaner. This is the only equipment that's in my inventory now. Bada bing, bada boom. And a lot of this can go away. Like, a lot of these can be put away. So, that's that. It's mainly just getting through all the food now. But Black Mage is clearly almost 73. And if you look at my other classes, you'll note that every tank is 50 now. Yippee, yay, yahoo. Astrologian is finally 40. I've been working on leveling my Astro because Lord knows I want to play Astro, but my shit ain't leveled. But we're doing stuff with the Stardust Rod Atma right now. So the two dungeons I have left for that are Sastasha and Aurum Vale. So we're just gonna queue for those while we're doing stuff. Point A, these three are done. Dungeons, I've already done Halatali Hard. Just need to do Sastasha and Aurum Vale. I could do it solo. I know that's an option, but that's boring. So doing it this way. But yeah, that's sort of where I am with questing. I do still have this to finish up. I was doing some of the quests. I still have some duties to queue up for, so like Sleeping City, or Weeping City, my bad. Oh wait, I forgot! It's Tuesday, which means I can finally get a new journal from Chloe. Let me quickly do that before the dungeon pops. I doubt it'll pop anytime soon, but I should probably do that. So, hold on. Where am I? Where am I? This way. And then while I'm here, I can also fix up my retainers, put stuff away. I don't think there's any company chests here, so I can't put my, what are they called? Materias away. Alright. What is waiting for me in this book? Okay, the usual dungeons. Labyrinth of the Ancients, ew. Weeping City, Alexander, Face of the Sun, Treasure Dungeon. Oy. These aren't fun. Thankfully I did it just before it popped. Woo! That was close. Party. Hello! Alright. I can't remember what all I have access to. Okay, we're stopping here. Got it. Ooh. Thankfully, I've been doing a lot of Ormvale as I level everything. Oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. I backed myself into a corner. Alright, I've got Mana Ward. Would probably help in this instance. Woo. Still waking up. I feel that. Oh my god. I went to bed at like midnight. Oopsies. But like I was also at my girlfriend's house until 11. So what was I meant to do, you know? I was doing a whole lot of knitting. Because I want to take my first knitting project, albeit it's not perfect. It's curling real bad because I haven't figured out the right amount of tension. But I want to take my first knitting project and gift it to my grandmother, the one who taught me to knit 15 years ago, because she taught me to knit and then I proceeded to not knit anything. But in college I got back into, I got into crocheting, taught myself, and she also knows how to crochet, but it's mainly that she knit and her sister crochet, so I taught myself. And since she's been a great help, especially financially for me, I want to give her my first project as a thanks. I'm sure it's gonna get thrown in a pile somewhere knowing her, but it's the thought that matters. This isn't worth using my mana font for. Yeah. Oh, we have a Sage player. Interesting. I do love that none of us care about the treasure chests. Might as well do that. Let me move onward. Yeah, I would just like idly queue my other classes while doing patch quests and stuff. Except since I'm working on leveling my Astro, those queues are gonna pop like instantly. That's sort of the issue. Because I would do that, except shit would queue so fast that I wouldn't be able to get anything done. So that's sort of why I'm going against that. Telephone. Alrighty. And after this, all that's left is Sastasha, which is a pushover of a dungeon. Alright. Finish this bitch off. Ciao! Let's also do that real quick. Yeah, I think this dungeon alone isn't gonna get me to 73. I'd be surprised if it does. Considering I've got, what, 200,000 left? Yeah, it's pretty much exactly 200,000, so... Oh, everything. Okay, Jesus. Let me get out of the way. You going full balls to the walls. My god. Okay. Oh! Here we go, satellite, here we go, hit in y'all with the bolt. Oh, here we go, stepping on leprechauns, hit in y'all with the bolt. Oh, hit in y'all with the bolt. Oh, hit in y'all with the bolt. Oh. Let's keep it pumping, pumping, this shit go boom, boom. Let the beat drop, let the beat drop, let the beat drop. Shit like that makes me feel old. The fact that I know so much of that song. Anytime I know a lot of a Black Eyed Peas song, I'm like, oh, I'm a little older than I think I am. Just a little bit though, just a little bit. Because, like, the Black Eyed Peas are my childhood, dude. Like, I'ma Be and Pump It. Oop, the golden giant squid is done growing. I think I still have the coelacanths to go, though. Let me quickly do this before I get aggroed. There we go. I guess I'll mana ward, why the fuck not? Are ley lines? No. Okay. Just had to make sure. Where's my mana ward ends? I got first. I mean, I think that's the status and not damage in and of itself, so it makes sense, but still annoying. Oh man, I wanted to use it. Alright, GG's. They got level 70. And yeah, I did not get all the way there. No surprise. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the coelacanth is not done growing, so I'm holding off on doing anything here. Let me take a peek. It might be grown, I can't tell. No, I think it's just the sharks that have grown, and so it's blocking things. Okay. Well, the retainers are also here, so let me go first off Q for just Sastasha. Second off, put shit away. I don't know what all I have to put away, but I feel like I've got stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That clears out a good amount of inventory. Do wish there were company chests so I can put all these away, because I know I've got the shit for it, but whatever. But let's go ahead, and while it's queuing, somehow it's gone up to 12. But while that's queuing, we'll go ahead and do MSQ. I don't know how much more of the patch quests we have to do. Because I don't know which ones came in which patch, you know? Like, the one that I just did definitely felt like the end of a patch. So, naturally, I think we're on to a new patch. Alright, I've got this one to turn in. Let me turn this in. I might as fucking well. Oh, the bird's perched on my shoulder! Oh, the bird! Oh, that's... Oh, I love it. Complete. You can hold these as a patch quest because there's no XP reward for them. That's that. Let me go ahead and go back. I'm gonna do it. I'm lazy. Lazy as fuck. Alright, who am I talking to? Tataru? Alright. Tataru! Well, I can get a cookie. A sesame cookie? That Loki sounds really good. Oh, yet seen. Yet dog. Alphino, Tooth, I've been looking all over for you. I'm done with the voices. I'm over it. I just realized that Shilquarium is in front of the dialogue. So let me... Oh, but I don't want to do that. That's icky. Hold on. Actually, I feel like I can move it up there and it'll be fine. I don't think it blocks anything up there. I'll check once I'm out of the cutscene. Looking all over for you. We've received news regarding Flamin, Hoary Boulder, and Coltonay. Really? Has something happened? I'm so tall. No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Scion's good name has been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Lominsa. It should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Quite, but what wonderful news. To think that our reunion is close at hand. Hello. Pleasure to see you too, Alphino. Thancred and Kryl. What brings the two of you here? Kryl and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. Oh, the music stopped. And we may have just found the answer. Woo! Toof, when you were fleeing Ul'dah with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Menphilia. Admittedly, this is also quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the aether, or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found, the battleground where Tooth felled the Ultima weapon and the site of my personal ignominy. Yeah, you were in fact possessed. It was there that Heidelin intervened to shield her from the magic I invoked, while Kryl and I will infiltrate the Castro and analyze the ether therein. The two of you alone? I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kryl while the patrols pass. Besides, if you and Tooth come along, who will see to Flemon's grand homecoming? Guess we're headed to Limsa. When you put it like that, very well, I will trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Menphilia, but it will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Jotaro and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Leminson docks? Aye aye, Captain! And I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stone. Safe travels. I drink my water. Alright. Off to Limsa. I crack all my knuckles. That was so many, my god. Ooh. Oh right, the journal, before this pops. Bing. And then use my second chance token so I can do that again. Also in the last journal, I don't think I did it on stream, but I did get a singular row, so slay. Ooh, another cutscene. Oh, Tooth, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. They're all here! Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Jotaro found our way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Hanish vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Coltene? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. Yes, she's okay. Oh no, you mean Menphilia. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? Girl, you don't know what happened. Forgive me, I am sure you were doing everything in your power to find her. As Thanker must be, he watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return and busy myself in the meantime. Lee! Wholeheartedly, how are you? For certainty, there is much and more to be done. The Braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. To the Scions and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah! Yay! Well, there you have it, to the Rising Stones. You're just great. Thank you. I have not practiced in a long while because I deleted Duolingo after they went full in on their AI shit. So I don't really use my Dutch anymore. I need to practice more. I want to be multilingual. Like, I would use Spanish sometimes at my old jobs, but it was not great. I don't remember a lot of how to conjugate verbs and when to use specific tenses. Like in Spanish, there's the past, the preterite, and the imperfect. Like there's so many different things. Like using past versus preterite, it's like things that are in the close past versus talking about your childhood, things that could have been versus things that have been. And I'm like, bro, there is so much to think about when conjugating that you just don't do in English. When up with practicing for you to reach out, slay! I will. You have it to the Rising Stones. Yeah, I don't know a lot of vocabulary in Dutch. That's my main issue, is I need to build out my vocabulary before I'm able to start even thinking about other tenses, because what's the point in learning other tenses when I can't speak them because I don't have enough words to do that, you know? Like, all I know is that learning past tense is going to be nightmarish because of Tokarsin. I think that's what it was. There's so many different cases where there are exceptions to the rule. Like, there are more exceptions than words that apply to the rule. So, oh, and X, Tokarsin X. So I'll go back to it eventually. I just don't have a good way to learn the language right now. Because I swapped off of Dutch to learn German on Duolingo because there was a better German program than a Dutch program on Duolingo. So I was doing that. And albeit there are a lot of words that are the same. For example, vogel. It's the same. That's the first one that came to mind. I don't know why. Also, blau is still blau. Frau is still frau. Fuck, I waited too long. Some of them are spelled differently. Vogel is exactly the same. Jij bent een vogel? True! True! So, you're so right, bestie. Oh, they aggroed on me because they went too far. Time to run! Oh, the bat's still after me. I mean, Agile, no! Bestie, no! Also, they don't have you VIP'd. I need to fix that. Never mind, I'm already back. Slay! I will VIP you when I get a chance, bestie. I completely forgot. I tend to forget about VIPs until the person is in chat and I'm like, oh right, I meant to VIP them. Oops. I swear that's always what happens. The fucking bat is still attacking me, son of a bitch. Get off me, you stupid bat. Take your time. I will, bestie, don't you worry. I was being able to view streams of the homies. I mean, you are also many time zones away. Like, there is some distance. Like, catch up? Yeah. I still remember some of the most batshit sentences that Duolingo had me say. Like, ik ben een krant. That was one that it wanted me to say. I don't know why. Yeah, I am a newspaper according to Duolingo. One that I like to say, whenever I do something dumb. Whenever I make a really stupid mistake, I like to say, ah, fuck, ik ben een aap. That's one that I do like to say, ik ben een aap. Or if someone else thinks stupid, jij bent een aap. That one I do say a lot. That's like my own personal insult. Call me, Suguru Ghetto the way I'm calling everyone ain't up. Japanese Duolingo made the sentence, excuse me, I'm an apple. Yeah, that sounds about right. Keep the doctors away for real. I need to learn how to keep doctors away. I'm a medical wonder. There's always something. Like, I don't know if I told this story on stream, but there's a lot wrong with my body. And at one point, my girlfriend turned to me and she's like, can you move your trachea? And I'm like, yeah. And then proceeded to move my trachea and she was disgusted and horrified. She's like, okay, no, don't do that. Stop. That's ew. And I was like, you know what it felt like? It felt like, you know those like chairs that are next to pools? With the little like rungs on them? It felt like that. And she was like, have you been looking at my textbooks? Because that's exactly what it looks like. Oopsies! Body's so fucked, I'm looking like a textbook. But I mean, kind of iconic, if you ask me. Because last time I brought up that concern to my doctor, he was like, eh, you're fine. And now I can look at him and be like, I can move my trachea, and then move my trachea, and that'll probably get him to listen. Because I didn't know that that was part of the slew of things that come with the disorder that I almost 100% certainly have. Like, I've talked with friends who are licensed physical therapists that mainly work with people who have that disorder, and they're like, yeah, you are a textbook case. If you ever go to a new doctor, just straight up tell them that you have it, and they'll listen. But they won't even try to question it. So, live, laugh, love. Teehee. Oh, and they're just hitting level 18. God damn. But I mean, it's kind of fun being a living textbook. So, considering how fast they're leveling up, I'm going to assume that this is not their first character. This level is silly. But yeah, I want to get back to learning other languages, but it's also like I have no way to practice any of those things, you know? And some symptoms for something on a bit of a textbook level. Love that. Yeah, I have a lot of textbook things. For example, we aren't certain of it anymore because of comorbidities. Oop, I just got my last golden fish. I got the golden coelacanth has grown. But, what was I gonna say? Right. People used to think I have POTS, but they were not certain because of all the other things. But, for a little, there's a point, and this was summer of 2022, where I was nearly fainting like every 5 minutes. I have only fainted one time. And I was literally on the phone with my mom when I fainted. Sorry, Mom. But I literally had to go to urgent care. I had to have a friend like send me money to pay for the Uber because I didn't have money or a car. Like I could afford the doctor's visit, but not the Uber. So during a concert, yeah, it's not fun. But they said I had POTS. Albeit they didn't directly say POTS because they didn't have the stuff to actually do a POTS test, but they diagnosed me with the thing that is basically POTS, orthostatic hypotension. This is how I got my disability park pass and all that stuff. But I went to the doctor not even a week later because I already had an appointment. I just happened to go to urgent care just before the appointment. And I looked at them and I was like, yeah, I went to urgent care 3 days ago, they diagnosed me with POTS and handed them the sheet of paper that the urgent care gave me, saying I have POTS. And the doctor goes, yeah, it's probably psychosomatic. Just drink some Gatorade, you'll be fine. Bro, what? Which, to be clear, I know that there's no cure for POTS. I know that there's ways to make symptoms easier. But that wasn't even a discussion that was had. So, not fun. So... But yeah. Like, sometimes I'll just have days where I start to feel really faint, and like, I'll be like just sitting in bed, and I don't want to say I don't feel faint, but there are like tell signs, you know? Like, I naturally run cold. Usually, like, walking around, my fingers and like feet always feel cold. However, when I start to feel faint, I feel shivers up my spine, and like I feel more cold, and it feels like my back is very shaky. That's when I know I'm faint. Not when I actually mentally feel faint. When my body is starting to react a certain way, even if I'm like laying in bed under a blanket. Which all I do in those situations is have some sort of super salty snack, such as popcorn, pretzels, stuff of that variety, and then I'm fine. Like, it tides me over. Keeps me from feeling absolutely dog shit. I know there's more I could do, but I mean, that's the easy solution. That's the quick, easy solution, because we don't have any like liquid IV or Gatorade or anything in the house. The one time I was feeling really, really bad, and at my girlfriend's house, it was some freebie that they got, but they had this like liquid IV hot chocolate, like an electrolyte hot chocolate. It was so good. I miss it because it was divine. Apparently I got a plundered Cavalier's hat. And now, my book is done. The book is done! Yay! I'll have to grab a new book and work on it off stream. Alright, back into the cutscene. Yeah, I'm sure that liquid IV hot chocolate is gonna be super expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly speed through all of this. Also, I forgot to mention, I did change my character's appearance. I completely forgot to mention that part. Oh, and I have time now. Hold on. /VIP. There. I'm pretty sure I spelled it right. I've read that one already. To the Silence and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah. I think this is about where I was. There you have it, to the Rising Stones. Oh, that was literally the end of the cutscene. I just skipped the very last line. Oh, brother. I'm not the smartest in the bunch. Oh, it wasn't the end of the cutscene. Thank God. Thancred, going on his mission. I feel like they see the tattoos on his neck. Like, there's gotta be a way that they see the tattoos on his neck.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
I'm still surprised that they didn't notice the tattoos and be like, oh my god, Zion!
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you've favoured me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
Damn.
Tell me,
She has the
did your
hots
time
for
in the
him.
wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
Oh,
This is neither the time nor the place.
ooh, he got a crush on Minfilia. Ooh.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from.
Ouch.
Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think.
Is the light making his
15
eye
years
look white?
passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Uldar. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
Oh,
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
I swear this eye is like white.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean
You're
you
taking
don't
a
know?
whole lot of
Only
time
my dearest
talking.
friend.
And not a whole lot of time infiltrating.
When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Casually taking off your plot helm and walking in, that just sounds like a bad idea. Alright, anyways, let's quickly get fish done. We're done with the Goldens. So let me close that. And buy max of those because I don't have money. And just clear all that shit out. And then we'll go back to here and we'll just do that. Alright. So, where am I going? Evidence told. Perfect, I needed to go there anyways. Alright. Because I need to talk to... What's her face? Somewhere around here. Kijusana. Or Kyusana, I don't know. Talk to you, because I finished my book. Oh, let's do a determination book. And now I'll have to do another book. Like, these aren't the annoying part, it's these that are the annoying part. Dungeons, regular Halatali, Amdapor Keep, Pharaoh Sirius. Okay, nothing bad. The leaves never take long. But while we're here, let's go ahead and go over here. There we go, Flummin. Yoo-hoo! feels good to be home again, to think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors, friends and family with whom we have shared so much. God tell me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Guess we're going in. My eye feels like itchy. Also, she was a bit early today, I know, and I apologize, but had we done? No, not the bird. Soof Tampon! How you doing, Pookie? I have to speak with them all. Aliane, FME, it fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy, and what of Higiri? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart companions brings a bloody tear to the eye. To secret oneself in a ship's hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we know all too well. When they are well rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer at least, though I'm happy to oblige you, my legs are rather less accommodating. Ultane. Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we have settled in, I would join the search. Hoary Boulder! Ochre, what in the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why you, brother, you and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me you trained with the Hanish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. Alright, Tataru and Elfin, no. Yet seen. Yet dog. This is gonna be voiced. I can tell already by the cinematics. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. It was the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alphino, I know we will. Nymphilia, Ida, Papalymo, every last one. We know Ida and Papalymo are alive and together. Somewhere. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. Well, I guess I'll take the cookie. Alright. Next. Word of the mother. I want to get poor Rago! Alright. Thancred and Kryl contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castrum Meridianum bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them in Ishtola and Idilshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. Yeah, that's a pretty sound judgment call. Right. Oh, and I forgot to mention, chat, I did get the mount. I forget who it was that was like, I want to see you with the mount before something or other. I do in fact have the mount. I got it that specific run. So I've got my round lantern. It's very purple and sparkly, I love it. Yeah, all the other ones within the hour? Bro, I don't even have access to the trials yet. My apologies, I see I am the last to arrive, so what news have you for us? Well, as he postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of the Ultima weapon's destruction. A ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Hydaelyn shielded me with the Blessing of Light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Silda aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Hydaelyn, there's no other explanation. How about now? Bro, you can't just point a gun at me! There's more. When I studied the site where Yshdollo used flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Huh? Unlike Yshdollo and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there and then not there. Now recall your visions of a vast crystal floating in a sea of ether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggested that when communing with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Yshdollo's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You're implying, I take it, that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul unto the ethereal sea. In which case, we must needs continue our search there. For a blessing, the means to do so already exists. I speak of the Antitower, a Charlian construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, a contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Oh, it's her! Master Matoya was the keeper of the Antitower? I had no idea. Then our course is clear, we must petition her aid once again. Oh, my eyes. The eyelids feel like itchy. My god. Oops, someone has a bird. I don't think I have that bird. That looks like more of a dragon than a bird. Alright, guess we're headed off to see Matoya. What the fuck is that? I hate it. Okay. Oh, we're just going here. Don't need to know yet? Apparently not. Hearken to me. Oh, this is a different quest. Teehee. This is the gentlemanly quest. I don't care about that. Why is everything right here for that quest? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't give a shit. So you made an MSQ since last stream? I only do MSQ on stream. So there's your answer. MSQ is an on-stream only activity. That way I can focus on other things that, in my opinion, are less entertaining off-stream. Such as grinding out levels, waiting 40 minutes for a fate to spawn so that I can finish a book. Shit like that is what I do off-stream. Because it's fun to me, but I understand that it's not really entertaining. So I don't do that on stream. Oh, and hunts. Lots of hunts. It's more, yeah. It does mean it takes longer to get through main story. I also do like a bunch of side questing off stream, but recently I've not been doing a whole lot of side questing in favor of leveling classes. Because the classes that I'm leveling are not high enough to do set quests. Like I've decided to ditch going to 50 on everything for now, just to get my Astro to 60, so I can start using my Astro for real. Alright, Matoya. Slept so hard? I know. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Though it pains you to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? as she glowers at Ishtola. The tower was abandoned to keep its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Anti-Tower was sealed save one. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the rewards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. I guess I'm doing a dungeon now? We'll see about that. You, Baldesian girl, you're staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you're to tend to them. Those are my terms, and I'll hear no argument. I mean, yeah. Well, it appears the mistress has spoken. Lead the way, Toof. Alrighty. The Anti-Tower. Alright. It's probably just easier if I do that. Anti-Tower. There. Want some good music? Well, I loved the music in the Google library, I can tell you that much. Maybe I'm misremembering? Entirely possible. Yeah, what shall we do while we wait, chat? Because nobody's really high level. They're not high enough level to work through their hunter's log or anything like that. But yeah, I wanted to pause to level Astro to 50. And I'll probably also do Machinist to 40. Because that way I can get rid of every piece of gear that is under level 40. Which should clear up a whole bunch of inventory. Do the cackle. Oh my god, I forgot about that. My voice is not working today. But it was something like that. I don't have the energy behind it anymore. You see? Lee, I'm sorry. I forgot I had that as a channel point reward now. You're going through the hell at work for this? Oh, brother. Ooh, what I could do actually while I wait, at the bare minimum, is send my squadron back out. Lee, you should join me in playing Final Fantasy. There's a free trial. We could play it together. I can make a new character so that we go through it together. And then whatever class you end up deciding to start with, I'll pick a different class in the same starting city. That we'll be together. Together forever. We're Linda and Heather. Best friends. But yeah, let me get through. Why is it sorted this way? Sort by item type, please. Actually, no, sort by seals. AR Forever Curse? Yeah! Okay, it's 28 and no one's using it. But is no one using it because I'm on... I think that's what it is. I think no one's using it because I'm on a different thing. So let me go back to sorting by item type because I know that there's stuff that I can get rid of like this. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me double check. Sort. Okay, no, that's my only one for Marauder Warrior, so that stays. Woo! Didn't get a chance to see my squadron. I got distracted. I saw that now Chilquarian is like blocked. I'm gonna go back to putting it down here. That's so pretty, oh my god. Oh! Is it upside down? Stunning. And hello, everyone. Mighty Mo, love that. You got 2 Lalas in the party, damn. Every sprout I've seen streaming has a very similar inventory. Yeah, there's a part of me that is so tempted just to get a 3rd retainer. I'm gonna be so real. I am so tempted just to get a 3rd retainer so that my inventory can be clear. Because there's also some things that I have in the company chest that I don't want to be in the company chest. Like my materia, I don't want that in the company chest, I want that in my personal chest. Same with the dyes. But I have no space, so part of me is like, what if I just got a 3rd retainer? What if I just paid the like $1 a month to get a 3rd retainer? What if I just did that? Helps, I have 2 extra, it's a lot more easier. Craft at max? Yeah. I'll probably get at least 1. But I'm also currently unemployed, so it's gonna wait until I'm employed. Also, the music is in fact really pretty in this one. Will always be there? Yeah. Question is, what will I name the next retainer? Because right now we've got Baby Squirrel and Elevator. I kind of want to name the next one Rheumatoid Arthritis. Don't ask why. I couldn't tell you why. I just want to name it Rheumatoid Arthritis. I just realized, why the fuck am I doing that? I have access to Fire 4. I am playing very not optimally, my god. Yeah, when I become employed, I'll do that. Also, if I had the money to, like, from my Twitch stuff to do it, I would, but I just simply don't. I don't. Dude, if I could use my Twitch money to pay for, fuck, wrong one. To pay for my Final Fantasy subscription, that would be amazing. But I just don't earn enough. Because usually I get, well, I do have enough, but not in the way that you think. Because since payouts are so irregular, usually I get 3 to 4 payouts a year. So it just isn't worth it. Oh, I'm a frog. I'm a frog. I'm no longer a frog. Listen, Cat Girl in Party Finder. I should, but no. Feels too schemy. Which, oh my god, I was talking with my girlfriend's mom about this yesterday because her mom's a teacher at the middle school that I went to, funnily enough. But, also, I want to grab all of these because I don't know what they look like. But I was telling her how growing up, my mom always held on to every single test that me, my sister, and my brother took. My sister was older, my brother was younger, so it really only applies to my sister in my case. But, what would happen is I would mention to my mom, oh, I have this test coming up. I have this quiz coming up. And mom would be like, okay, here is the quiz that your sister took. You can use that to study. Now, I did this for like 2 tests, to be clear. I only did it for 2 tests. And the reason for that is because both times I went in to take said test and the test was the exact same. Albeit the numbers are different. Like if it was like a slope like y equals mx plus b type thing, instead of it being like 2x plus 7, it was like 3x minus 4. Like it was not the exact same, but it was the same question with slightly different numbers. And it got to the point where even if I tried to tell my mom, no, I don't want to study using the old test because they're the same test, my mom would be like, oh, that's the teacher's fault. It's not your fault. You're allowed to do it. I insisted that I wouldn't, but she didn't really listen. So I just stopped telling my mom whenever I had tests because it was literally cheating. According to my girlfriend's mom as well, it is definitively cheating to have a copy of the test, albeit even a previous year's test. So, yeah. Devil in my ear, telling me to cheat on my tests in middle school. I didn't need it though, I was a straight A student. Which, I forgot I had a copy of my high school transcript, right? I don't think I could ever replicate that transcript if I tried. Like, I genuinely don't know how I did so well in school, considering everything about me. But my total GPA, which my GPA was on a 4.0 weighted scale, so honors classes get a 0.5 boost, and AP classes get a whole point boost. My final GPA in school was a 4.44. Can't feel the answers? I took 10 AP classes. 10. My last year of high school, my cumulative GPA was a 4.9. AP, your fault? I had a 4.9. Which is categorically insane. Like, I don't know how I managed it. Because I took 7 classes. And 5 of them were AP my senior year. Which is just crazy to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like that is high-key insane. Like, why did I do that to myself? But here we are. I burnt out hard in college. I almost said middle school. In college. And all the AP classes I was eligible for. You see, I took every AP except English. Because I hate English. And actually, fun fact, the writing, like, every state has standardized tests. The writing standardized test for 11th grade was the only one where I didn't get above average on the score. Because it was rated on like a 600 point scale, and 500 to 600 was like an exceptional, like above average score, and 400 to 500 was like you pass, but it was just like normal, and anything below 400 is a fail. Don't know why they do it that way, but that's what they do. And that was the only one where I didn't get above a 500. I remember on my chemistry test, the chemistry standardized test, I got a 598. because I missed 2 questions, but one of them did not count towards the grading. Because fun fact, not all of them count towards the grading. There's some that they just use to gauge like how people know it, generally speaking. And it's like research questions, like, is this something that you can put on the test and grade it in the future? That sort of deal. I missed 2 questions, and one of them was actually for marks, which is infuriating because it is the exact same as the SAT, where I missed a singular question on the math section, which is not a joke. I had a 799 or 790 on the math math SAT. So it was very infuriating. I remember being so mad at the SATs actually, because I took it twice for like super scores and stuff, you know? And the first time I think I got a 1470. I think that's what I got the first time. And it was 790 on math and 680 on English. Because I suck at English. That's why I never took the English APs, is because I suck at them. Like, I am notoriously really bad at English. Like, hitting word counts was genuinely the hardest part of anything for me. I struggled with hitting word counts because I would write things like, for those who have watched Violet Evergarden, I wrote like Violet Evergarden in the very beginning of the anime, where it's all very like military reporty and like everything is very brief, very blunt. That is what I would do. They're creepy as fuck, but also cool. Oh, like circus music. Okay. Interesting. So they all attack in the same pattern. Okay. Oh. And they're back, but there's... Oh no, they're all there. It's minions? I'm not surprised. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh God. I have to look away? I'm so smart. Oh my God, I'm learning! Oh my God, I'm a genius. Oh, I see an eye icon and I'm like, ooh, look away. Education comes in clutch. Yeah, that's the word for that. I feel so fucking smart though. Being like, yes, it seems like I have to look away. Oh, I'm a doll. Thank you. No, why don't I? Do you mind? This one, please. And now I can actually use my ley line. Let's go! GG's! The elegant tomestones, faded copy of some log. Oh, there's more orchestrons. Okay, Well, I want this. It looks cunty, and I'm gonna need that. Yippee! I get it. I also did some more triple triad, as you can probably tell. Alright, we'll move on. And I'm gonna also... Wait, there's a cutscene. Should probably watch the cutscene. So say I'll go look at fish, but if there's a cutscene, I'll go ahead and actually watch the cutscene first. Idolin! Hi, bestie.
Hear, feel, think.
It sounds different than normal. Oh. Okay. Idolin. Listen to my newly injured knee. Oh no, please. Take care of it. Alternate between ice and hot.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
Okay, that sounds more like a mix between Minfilia and Hydaelyn, because that does not sound like Hydaelyn.
We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
Oh. Minfilia's no more then. Okay.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since
Her eyes!
I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea.
It sounds like she's not coming back.
There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed. For those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering.
Uh-oh.
We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world.
This is all still a little creepy.
Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
So Minfilia's gone. There's no getting her back.
Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one.
Okay, so we're getting a lore dump right
But
now.
the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiark longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without
I assume
cease.
Zodiark is the thing that the Ascians are going for.
They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus
They've
do
lost
they
me.
rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining.
I am beyond confused. What the fuck are you going on about?
7 times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final.
Uh-oh.
The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea.
Uh-oh.
Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
Bye, Minfilia. Ooh, she dead. We just watched Minfilia fucking die. Jesus. Well.
You've had another vision, haven't you?
Yeah, about that.
Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Yeah, Minfilia might be dead. Oopsies. Oops. Maybe.
Still in one piece, are we?
Hey, Matoya.
Did you learn anything?
Hey. Pookie, hate to break it to you. Minfilia fucking died.
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Krile?
Oh, Thancred is not happy.
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone?
Yeah. We kind of are saying that.
But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together!
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Yeah, it's like bestie.
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
Damn.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Aye,
Yes,
aye, Captain.
of course.
Thancred, wait!
Yeah, Thancred is pissed. After he just went on a spiel about how much Minfilia means to him.
No, this is all wrong.
Yeah, Mr. Emotional Teenage Boy. Teenage Boy, man, is very upset. Anyways, now that we have a brief moment, first off I want to see what this looks like. Okay, not bad. But more importantly, chill aquarium. Sell my adult fish. Buy new fish. Such is the cycle. Got the legendaries, including the other legendary, we just got it. Oh no, it wasn't new, it was an old one. Regardless, a legendary, and now we go back. She's not coming back, is she? Nope. I know what to do. To give all for her beliefs was ever her way. So we will, as we must. What greater calling could there be than to stand against the dark as defenders of the light? And yet, where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss. Give me that poor Grago. Use. Alright. I must ask that you not breathe a word of this to any of the others at the Rising Stones, especially Flamen. I will brief Tataru on what we have learned, as well as Urianger. He may have insight into what the word told us. As for you two, after all you've done, I would say you have earned a rest. But speaking of well-earned rewards, I received a missive from Sir Emmerich while you were away. 'Twould seem he is planning a ceremony of some sort and would like you to attend. He did not divulge the details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you should pay him a visit. Alrighty then. Guess I am going to Ishgard. My hands feel so cold, oh my god. Let us go hither and thither. All right. Oh, cutscene.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation.
He sounds different.
Good, good. You of all people should be present.
I'm not that different.
When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault,
I feared the worst.
Ooh. Thought I could do it with the keyboard.
Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples.
Oh. And you want me
and
there.
yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worm's ire, but if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change.
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh. Bro.
Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen. It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead.
I still hate his voice.
I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there, seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. It would not do for the guest of honor to arrive late, after all.
Guess I'm going to Falcon's Nest.
Oh, and one more thing.
Bro.
A drink! We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Bro, I don't drink, hate to break it to you. Alright. Falcon's Nest. Falcon's Nest. Hello, Lucia. What have you to say to me? Is it also going to be voiced? No. The Lord Commander said you would come, Toof. Yeah, and I'm here. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Yep. Mark well the curtain above. It conceals a relief that will be unveiled during the conference. The Masons labor day and night to see it finished on schedule. Sir Emmerich wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think he will be pleased with the result. It was not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go rest, I will not keep you. Yeah, I've been doing a lot. I feel like this happened over the course of, like, a few days. I get the feeling that that's sort of how it went. I wish there was a way to see, like, which patch this is all from. But there's not really. I do have that one blocked. I'm gonna block this one out as well. Like, I do need to clear out some of these quests, honestly, including the leaves. You seem to be looking for something to do, bro. If you would rather not take a rest, then why not take a walk around Falcon's Nest, make your presence known to the people, and so forth. In addition to those who have come from far and wide to attend the ceremony, you may meet Lords Artoirel and Emenelaine, who have graciously volunteered their services. I should be glad to see you. Now, if you would excuse me, I must needs return to my duties. Alright. There's one there. Oh, there's Emenelaine Artoirel. Redwald. I'm glad to see that the rumors were true. Well met, Mistress Tooth, and fear not, I have no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidofnir may pass directly over their encampment. Last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Javanian ambassador to a peace conference. Yeah, that sounds bad. Moving on. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard that Sir Emeric was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do we get heroes like that in this day and age? And he's more than a fighter too. He's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it by the Fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. And then what about you? Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand, we've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past. The hearing that we're close to a reconciliation comes as a great relief. Yup. Alright, Artoirel. Oh, Yetzine. What you got to say, Pookie? How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault? If you would have told me then that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. And here I am, laboring to make it so. Lord Artoirel, if I may. What's up, Pookie? Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Javanians bound for Falcon's Nest. Ooh. Fury take me, they would defy Sir Emeric's commands. If they dare attack Vidofnir, it will not come to that, but to see that it does not, we must needs hasten to the encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a Lord of House Fortom present. I understand completely, let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, will you look after Emenelaine while I am away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honorable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting though that may be. Thank you, my friend. I promise it will not be long. Alrighty then. Complete. Na 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 na. Alright, Emenelaine. 1 max potion or 1 max ether. I'm rather busy at the moment, old girl. Old girl! Rude. Guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Artoirel thought I might derelict in my duties, eh? Though never my brother to question my dedication. But since you are here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travelers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves, oh no, yet that is precisely what will happen if we do not call the roaming packs. Your map, if I may. Right there, those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old girl. Ew. Come, Honora, I must return to my rounds. Oh dear, do be careful, my lady. Bro is just intentionally trying to slink away from me. Okay, so this one's closer, it seems. Right there. Dink donk. I hate the way this tab thing targets. And over to the next one. You're so cute. Oh my god, I forgot you guys are around here. Ding dong. Oh, you actually survived a hit. And back we go. I also do want to, at some point, do the sightseeing log. So I'm at 19 out of 62, which is pretty abysmal. So, at some point I gotta do that. Alright, yoo-hoo. Toof Toof Wolf's Bane. It pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. And there was a grizzled fellow looking for you, you know, the one who made that arsonist confess. Clever that. Thancred, was it? He's asking after you. Thancred? Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this, but if you hurry, he might still be there. Why do I feel like he's just spiraling? Oh hey, the round letter. My pretty purpley sparkled bird. But I fear Thancred might be trying to kill himself since Minfilia's gone. So I guess let's make sure he doesn't do that. That would be kind of bad. I can press R and it just moves for me. So much easier. Hi, Pookie. Fancy meeting you here, Toof. Well, I was fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let us return to Falcon's Nest, then, and see what other thrilling tasks he may have for us. Bro. I just got to you, and now you're telling me go back. Oh, brother. Let me get up here. Oh, chat. These quests drive me nuts sometimes, with the amount of running back and forth. What even is the next main story, like, quest achievement? It looks like there's still a couple things to do. Bro, come on. And there they are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them, comrades in arms, reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests. On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is not left to do but enjoy our well-earned respite. Just give me the fucking thing. And this should go without saying, but let's keep those last few favors between us. Yes, Artoel wouldn't understand. Right then, the first floor of those barracks has been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion with which I agree. Go on ahead, Toof, I will join you anon. What is he doing? Oh, cutscene? Cutscene.
Welcome, welcome! Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
Okay, it's voice. That saves me some effort. I can drink my water. Drink my water.
Cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks.
It's gonna be poisoned.
Freed food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting.
You can tell that her accent is, like, Irish.
When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit.
My. It's like a... Instead of being my or my, it's moi. It's lower.
My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with him.
Uh-oh.
You were right, my love. You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest.
Oh, it was poisoned. I was right.
All you've done, I say you've earned it.
Oh. She poisoned me.
Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
I did call it. How's it that I can fight literal dragons and primals?
Fight.
But poison knocks me out. Also, a singular sip, I may add.
My son. They told me he walks in Hallone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse.
Are we getting her, like, villain origin story?
Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future. He was my future, my flesh and blood, my heart.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them.
Like this interesting
They think
backstory
only
after
of the prize,
backstory.
of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
All this nonsense about Kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do. Makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
No. I will not let that happen.
Bro.
They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
I guess that's the end of my flashback vision. Now what is think we're gonna be hovering over me?
Hey!
Yep.
This is no time for napping. Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
Well. At least I wasn't poisoned, but they put a lot of drugs in there.
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Oh, do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance?
Also,
your
how is she
blood
okay with
boil
that
at
coat
the
on?
injustice.
Like,
remember the face of your enemy,
she's gotta
brothers
be
and
freezing.
sisters. Remember it and strike back.
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, yes, my lord!
See? See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward. This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear. I spit on your choices, nobleman! You will take no more from me! No more! No more!
Ooh.
What have you done? I only did as you ordered, my lord.
Ruh-roh.
I gave no such order! I did not! I never meant for anyone to...
Oh. Well. That was a... oof. I dare say that could not have played out any worse. Yeah! Given the fact that Commander and Lord Artorial are not here to take control of the situation. Yeah! I spoke with a messenger who said that they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Emmanuel has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. I feel like this is not gonna go well. Hey, buddy! My wife and I fell while bleeding with the others at first. My wife and I fell while fleeing with the others at first. The chirurgeons tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools have ruined everything, and for what? Yeah... little bit. Just a teensy bit. You were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were as a dagger in my heart. Yeah. Who are we to decide that enough is enough, that their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it, or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. Yeah... Let that sit stone for a second. Stonecutter. I had heard the rumors that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? Oh. Well, I say Sir Emmerich take him and Sir Emmerich take their bloody change and shove it up their arses. I will not be taken in by that rot again. Uh-oh. People be upset. Where am I going? Am I going in here? I guess I'm going in here. No. There's Thancred. Well, what say you? So the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment, it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester, one whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? Oh. Free company, rank 4! Yippee! I guess. Ooh, and weapons to boot. They're okay. Lord Artorial and the first commander should have returned by now. To the tavern, then. Their first order of business will be to speak with Lord Emmanuel, and I somehow doubt that he has moved an ilm since we last saw him. Yeah, probably not. I do need to run to the bathroom, so I will be right back, chat. Chat. I'm back. Let me get my blanket back on me because I'm gonna be freezing otherwise. Oh, and I've got fish to look at. Oh right, I got the mythic. I forgot about that. So what all am I missing then? Is it just the one legendary? Oh no, I got them all. Damn. Well, okay then. I guess I'll work on the painteds now. Right. Let's head into the barracks. My apologies too if I bear full responsibility for this debacle. There'll be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we do now? According to initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Amanelaine ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive, others resisted and were struck down. Still others took their own lives. Our force was several casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. The Chirurgeons are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is likely that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Yeah, probably. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been the more fruitful labors. In the wake of the protest, the people seem disillusioned. I'm talking about the visions that I saw. You spoke with them then, I see. Okay, never mind then. Sir Emmerich placed his trust in me. It will be difficult to explain what has happened here. Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before and will do so again. If we can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all, then this tragedy too shall pass into the past. Okay, Pookie. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference pending Sir Emmerich's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest. Truthfully deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead. Well, get up, Amanelaine, you're going with her. You won't without me. Bro. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions, in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. From Honora. Alright, he's now the new leader of House Fortom. I guess, yeah. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I have not seen him for some time. Honora? Well, I could have sworn he was... Ruh-roh. Well, he's clearly up. This way. What? Where am I even meant to be looking? Ah. He looks injured.
Honora!
Oh, it's voice. I wasn't prepared for that.
No, no! What have they done to you? Honora! Honora!
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Well,
gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Why do I feel like he's like about to die?
Onua?
Yeah.
Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Chirurgeon without delay.
That's how it's pronounced? Bro, I never would have guessed.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces! Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Why was I getting mad at him?
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
Damn.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
Ooh.
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
Damn. That is harsh. Surprised he doesn't have like a broken nose or anything. That was a hard punch. Like, he got sent flying. Oh, time to speak to Thancred. Pookie, you okay? He seemed a little, pent up. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. You understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there is not to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. I know this. But yeah. I'm gonna take the Dark Knight one, because I don't plan on really playing these other classes. Yeah, that honestly looks really cool. When I can't even actually see it. Boo. I'll probably take these ones. Oh, those are cool, yeah. I have no desire to wait for the lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend in Ishgard. Well. I guess off we go to Ishgard. Crack my knuckles. I feel feel like it's gonna be another cutscene when we go in there. It usually is a cutscene when we go in there, for that matter. Oh. No cutscene this time. Count Edmund is there. Oh, and there's the cutscene. Okay. Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped Yutuf. Every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. It is rumored that my youngest's lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What came to pass? What exactly came to pass? Pretty much exactly that. I see, so that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause of these misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we were poised to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that too to be taken away, is it any wonder that they were left bereft? For what was this sacrifice? Have we not to show for our suffering? I thought a peace a sufficient salve, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmund, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it. Aye, we must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers without glorifying it in their excesses. Difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur our other disillusioned souls to retrace them. Yeah, but as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy, and an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. Ooh, music cut out. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear, yet we are not without options. What do you propose? At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises, to strengthen the ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. I think that's what it is, beleaguered spirits? I don't know. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies, a unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life which would stand against a coalition of the allied nation's finest. Hosted by Ishgard, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, it is true, but if we should be defeated, though even to hold our own against the cream of three nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well, you may count on my support for what little it is worth. However, I request I would have my son Emanalain take part in the grand melee. By his deeds, has he brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honor. As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it shall be so. Now then, we have no time to lose. Toof, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Aye, aye, Captain. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. You got it, boys. Oh, hey, Thinkred. That is their solution, a grand melee to unite the people. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely. And will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? Poor choice of words. We're friends and tried and true then. living and the lost. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Emmerich wishes to field a force comprising both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch. Yes, I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. I guess we're going to see Hilda. Oh, nope, I'm talking to Lucia first. Ding dong, hello. Well met, Tooth. Have you spoken with Sir Emmerich? I sure have. I was aware of the Alliance's request, so Sir Emmerich would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... Did he now? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. Oi, oi. I feel like I should probably queue for these. Hold on. So which ones is it that I need to queue for? Not that. This one. Containment Bay. Okay. Weeping City. Or is that Weeping? Is that one of these? Yep. And then I know I need to do Alexander. Is there anything else? No. There. Just to have that going. 5 minutes? I'm surprised. Because none of those are regular duties. Oh, it's just down there. Okay, I'm just gonna walk. Okay. No. Ding dong. Hi. Thancred's been telling me all about Sir Emmerich's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. Nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing, because we ain't dressed to dance with the professional bleeding soldiers. Hee-hoo! Well, seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. Will you be fighting too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. It might take their minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? Hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? Whoa. That was a fast queue. I thought not, on the assumption that he is not to be found. Okay, there we go. Hi, party. Whoa. Oh. It appears they died. Who? Oh, something's happening. I guess we fight these things. These things just keep spawning, huh? Okay, I know that's not the end of it. Oh! You big now. Look here, this music is bumping. This music is bumping. Ouch. Oh, I see. Move towards them. Oh, yeah, knocked off. We need to destroy this thing. Whoop. That doesn't sound good. Oh, we're fine. Yay! GG's. That wasn't too bad. Let's check on the fishies while that's finishing up. Gather up our funds so we can start golden grinding again soon. No goodies there. That's fine. Oh, everyone's left. I wasn't expecting everyone to leave. Jesus. What? Oh. I guess I'm in Az's Law now. And so is Kryl and someone else. Don't care. This isn't MSQ. I guess let me remove that one. I'm sure it'll be put into a high-end trial next. Yeah. Anyways, we need to go back to Rising Stones. Not Rising Stones, back to Ishgard. And we'll go back into that dialogue with Hilda. It's just over here. I'm not going to bother teleporting. Ninkdonk. To ask you, seen our favorite lordling, have you? I thought not, on the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's living embrace. I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search Foundation and you the pillars. Oh, brother. How much of the pillars am I expected to search? Okay. That's much better. Oh. Well, hello. That makes things easy. Yet seen. Oh, dude. I carried Honora to the manor. Sorry, water. I best chirurgeons, I guess, are tending to him as we speak. He is yet to wake, but surely he will. The father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. My beloved family, always making my decisions for me. No, it's not like that. It's just... Oh, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You are free to be the woman you want to be, whereas I am a son of House Fortom. Don't you see? My future was determined before I was born, what I could and could not do. Right or wrong, that was the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now I wander amidst the rebels, searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion with faith and conviction. They dedicate themselves to their causes, but not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. I suppose I'd convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. When I saw Honora, I wanted to scream. I wanted someone to blame, but in the end, there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept Father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Emmerich and I will make my own decision. As you should, King. Bro. Okay. It had just popped and someone immediately backed out. Like, bro, what? I'm gonna need to clean this up again. I guess if I get a job, I'll spend the $1 for a retainer. Right, I forgot about that part. Yeah, I saw that coming. Don't care. Hello, party members. Since everyone's fighting the right leg, I will also fight. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is it. This is the entire thing. It's just killing this thing. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. What was that? Ah, I can't be stunned. Oh, Jesus. Also, what have I got in here that I can check off? Everyone's got so many buffs going at once, it's crazy. Wait, no, not that. GG's. I'm just gonna need all of these. Oh. Well, that makes it easier. Once again a cutscene. Don't care. Square of Gobwalker's shielding. Crazy. Well, that's those done. Now all that's left is Weeping City. Think. And I can't teleport in here, so I guess we exit. Oh. Hello. Don't care. Another one. Oop. Well, whatever. Back to MSQ though. Ding donk, hello? Jesus Christ, it wasn't letting me do anything. Alright, let's go ahead and go over here. And we can do a little bit of this. Is it gonna be an immediate cutscene? Or... okay, it's an immediate cutscene. Ooh, cinematics. My hands are so cold, oh my god.
Lord Commander, if I may? I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Melee? It's melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
He's like, I'm just built different.
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do.
Thancred lounging against the
Lord
wall.
Commander,
No
through
surprise.
my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Emanolain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
You will take charge of the Ishgardian forces?
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
Ooh, okay.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more.
That's gonna be me, isn't it?
An adventurer beholden to none who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side.
My nail appears to be mildly broken. It's fine.
I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend? One more time.
I'm just like, why not?
Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
I can't imagine the voice actors trying to do this, like these conversations, but there actually is no one talking back to them. Like, oh. I know it's common, but it still is like a little weird, you have to admit. Alright, Thancred. Gods help me, I think it might be love. I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when he nodded? 'Twas a look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does him credit. For a moment I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause, but that would be improper. This is their fight, and yours, but not mine. Right, give me those ninja knives. Ah, it seems we're setting everything up. I see who's there. Ooh, my hailstorm rod. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that. Sir Emeric informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment and in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made, and allied forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us, too, we must not fail. A rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against allied forces outside of Carteneau, perhaps. I would not miss this for the world. Alright, where are we going? Ah, I see. Let me go ahead and just go here then. First off. There's Hilda, Emeric, Lucia. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. And there's random people there. There she is! I say, when you didn't appear, I began questioning. Nothing, never mind. To think that we are mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery in battle. That I am mere... but what if? And what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, of the glory, of the stories that will tell Honora when he awakes. Ah, it's a duty. Yeah, I have to withdraw. Oh, by the way, how could I forget? I know it is sin, but we believe the men would find it inspiring if you bore the colors of House Fort Tomp in battle. Pray do us this honor. Doing your will be glamored. Okay. At least it is only a glamour. I assume... oh, no, that's not me. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm also currently using a pretty shitty weapon, because it's... ARR relic that's not finished. But
let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
Oh, is it a 3v3? Large-scale battle in which an allied company of Ul'dah, Gwyddonian, and Levinson forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. Okay. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. The first company to attain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. During the grand melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award your company 1 tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10 tactical points. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard!
This feels very climactic, so I assume this is the end of this patch. And I'm sure Raubahn will be fighting. Yep. And they're the 3 queens slash princesses slash rulers. I love that she used to have a step stool.
Very well. Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the grand melee begin!
Alright, here we go. And then do the usual zoom dramatic effect thing. Yep. Oh, and there it all goes into the chat. Well.
Ishgard!
Look, the very first thing I did was take out Pippin. Yeah, I ain't defending you. I'm just gonna attack. god, now it's Pippin. Who's next? Oh, I'm out of stuff. Yeah, literally nobody on this side. You.
It ends here!
Right there!
And Lucia's still kicking. Oh, it's me! Oh. Me versus Raubahn. Ooh. Everyone on your guard? Okay. All forces fall back. Hey, us two can kill it. Or Thancred can kill it, that works too. Yeah, that works. Continue the melee, I will deal with him. Okay. Damn, staff solid. You heard the man back to it. All forces form a line on Toof. Now. Raubahn isn't a man to be taken lightly, though. Yeah. He may only have one arm, but he is vicious. Oh, he wants it to be just the two of us. Ooh! Well met, I will not lie. I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? But our score is so much higher than yours. Damn it all. Well, Raubahn, are you ready to die? I guess not die, but... Off I go. Rose getting obliterated. Stop calling me old girl, Emelian. That's gross. Ew. Yeah, he's almost dead. It's really not much of a fight. I accidentally got in range of it, oh no. That was so difficult, oh no. I won though.
Did she win? Then we...
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard!
Yippee, we win. Felt a little skewed having me on the
Well
team,
fought.
but...
Well fought, my friend! You truly are the warrior of warriors.
Thank the Fury you were on our side.
Also, I know that's like happy victory music from Monster Hunter, because this is what they use when you defeat Behemoth in Monster Hunter World.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand. I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and
Bro
bloodshed,
is having his like
we
emo
are
main
strong enough
character
to rise
moment.
to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond.
He's no better than Alpha now, I'm gonna be so
Future
real.
holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
Yeah, bro's having his little like main character moment. I'll let him have it, but I hate to break it to you, but you're not the main character. So this is a long cutscene.
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
Yeah.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them.
Yup.
I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn.
Yeah, that was quite a fight.
On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Yeah, are you gonna fix the class disparity, though?
Ah, yes. The people.
Nanimo's like, huh.
Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Well,
hey, Thancred.
that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way.
Still don't like him. I don't know. Something about Thancred I just don't like.
Ishgardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them.
Bro.
Tis but a scratch, I assure you, and I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns. Make that 2 dozen. Still, as Y'shtola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on, one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
Yep. Casually name-dropping our dead friend, by the way. Like, he said that way too casually. Considering it was the same day, if not the day before. So, yeah. That wasn't the end? Jesus. Also, hello, Rock. Balls, I'd forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Blood Sands have I had the privilege, not since the Bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different, but I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you've endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Aye, aye, Captain. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us. Lead on, Father. Yeah, bird. Take a shit on him. I guess we head back this way. And I'm lazy, so I'm going to be hopping on my mount to go a little bit faster. And back to Thancred I go. Said your goodbyes. Yup. In all the years I have known Raubarn, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has strengthened in the process. Be proud, too, if you have made this happen. Give me my weapon. I assume there's one more set. You earned the emote victory. Cool. Those we can yet save. Oop. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Astro stuff. Yeah, I can't join the hunt though, it just said. We have done it, nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is naught left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. I'm gonna double check when the, once I'm out of cutscenes, I guess. I'm gonna check what the quest is that ends the patch, because I do an achievement when the patch ends. So...
My lord!
On a raw.
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
Bro. Ain't no way.
And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
Oh, brother.
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is
The
gone
messengers
down.
spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean Alliance, when I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
Yeah.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Aye, aye.
Yes, Lord Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations.
Alrighty.
Emanelaine, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
He's like, well, guess it's back to same old for me. Here's a little fancy bow. That's how I bow at like the end of skate performances.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Y'shtola and the others.
Alrighty then. And now it's just me and Emmerich.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Uh-huh. So many long cutscenes, I may add. Alright, time to speak with Elthano. Please don't be a cutscene. There we go. They say you duel General Raban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Whether I could have seen it. After we parted ways at Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Itaru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it best to keep myself for a time. I am wont to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest and see if Lord Artoirel has need of our assistance. Alright, let me quickly check the achievement to see which quest it'll proc at. Causes and costs. Yeah, we are not there yet. I assume this is the last patch quest, this one here. Maybe this one. But that's also a lot of patches. Am I kidding? I can just go here. Oh, and we're going to Falcon's Nest. Never mind. Oh. Considering I don't think this patch is ending soon, I'm hoping it is, but I'll go like half an hour more and then I'm gonna call it. What are you? Fire snake? Cool. I think I have to go up here. Yep. Well met, Mistress Tooth, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house, but you, my lady, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all would be welcome to attend, and so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Elfino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves, is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Okie dokie. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or have you other matters to attend to before the ceremony begins? There. Excellent. I only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. Next long cutscene. And I assume voice because it's going to be a long cutscene. So many emails at all times. I've run out of water. It was full
the
for stream 2.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
Aye, aye. Ah, she's alive.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Well, but she always has her little, like, coronet going just to hide her Garlean little dot. Here she comes.
Look!
The White Dragon!
Ah, how long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Yeah?
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearn to see restored.
Yeah.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer. Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me.
Oh, brother.
Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought.
Well, you're being too quiet for them to hear you. Like, what do you think? How are they hearing him? He's being so quiet.
Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Oh, again, you're being too quiet for them to hear you.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea.
Yeah?
Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Ah, the little thing that the stone cutters made. He's like, oh my god.
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
Yippee!
Never!
Oh. Estinian? Bro.
Your bow!
He just casually absorbed the entire arrow.
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thordan? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace? Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge!
7 hells.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's like, oh, hey Nidhogg. How you doing?
Damn you, Nidhogg.
Well...
Hells take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Well then.
Death to Nidhogg! 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 Death to Nidhogg!
Well, he said something, and we don't get to hear it. Well, I assume this patch will end with Nidhogg dying. No more voicing. There they go, the last of the guests. Having come hither with hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. Until the moment I saw him strike, I still had some small hope that what you would say in Az's law was an illusion, perhaps. But he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Emmerich. For a mercy, Vidofnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spirited away to Annex Shrine to receive care from her brethren. But we can but hope her recovery is swift. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thornton, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who did not stand with us stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance, like Estinian. Yeah. Give me the astronomer's piece, please. I guess we're just in cutscene hell. It's the last one. Actually, we'll finish this. This is the last one. So, I can do battle stance after this. This is the last one of the patch, so we'll finish this and then call it there for stream. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisaged rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the Warrior of Light, or even to my fellow Scion, but to you, Toof, my friend. But not here, no. But of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. I guess we're going to Camp Dragonhead. Let's finish this quest, and then I'm calling it there for stream, because I need to eat lunch and shower, because I have some apartment tours to go to. I can't remember where the fuck this shit is. I think it's down there. Yeah. What hast thou to say to me, Alphino? Or what hast? I think that's what it hast thou say to me.
Forgive me. That took longer than expected. You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss.
Well, last time I had one of those, I was poisoned.
It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight, and why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore.
Bro, that was like 2 months ago. That was not that long ago.
I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him. When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Goes. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Yeah, okay. I guess we're getting flashbacks to the people who have died.
Lord Orshaphon would be proud. I knew you would understand. Together, we will surely find a way.
All right, well. Let's finish up this quest. Thank you, Toof. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course, such as the infectious power of hope. Right, that is quite enough solemn introspection for one day. I think we should both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fortalt Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. And that's the end of... Oh, not there. That's the end of this quest, and then I will end stream after that. That's my stomach grumbles and it's like, please feed me. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Yet again we walk an all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor. Hear, hear, let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people will we be if we forsook our friends, if we stopped looking for Ida and Papalimo, or if we gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back? Though she knew it would cost her dearly, when Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message, she believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiark and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations. For all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. It wasn't Orion J, like, consorting with the Ascians earlier? In any event, I think it's time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will, we will. Yeah. I can't really wear any of these. We'll do striking, I guess. I don't know. And the emote battle stance. Give us a little narration.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis and understand what it takes to win a war.
Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. Yup.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Aww. That's sweet. Oh, it's the darkness dude. No clue what his deal is. And Thancred's got his eye on him. Oh, more cutscene.
Change. That great inexorable wave
our little
was
narration
upon
is
us,
going, thank God.
and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
Rutrow. The Memoirs of Count Edmund de Fortemps. Well, that's our achievement gotten. Oh, there's more. Oh, we're getting some Ida and Papalimo footage. Caution, Ida, that is all I ask. Both his eyes are white. Were they always that way? Do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more. What the hell are they doing? And who is that pacing? 'Cause I know it's neither of them. Why do I feel like that's Urianger? Regardless, we did it. That's gonna be the end of stream. Let's get our fishies done. Sell the fish. Buy new fish. The usual routine. We did get a new painted. That's pretty good. But let's just get these guys going and move over here. Let me get some music playing for ya. My stomach. And we will find somebody to raid. Let's do the usual. still toofing? I am still here and I'm still toofing. I'm trying to find the person who we shall raid. It's always like genuinely the hardest part. We'll do this guy. Sure. Why not? Is this muted? It is muted. Good. Last raid. All right. Well, as my stream refuses to load, thank you guys so much for joining me. I don't know what's been going on, but my Twitch just refuses to load anything. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time I stream. Bye! Bye-bye!